Welcome back to Mystic Fact. In today's video, we'll be talking about the sailing stones, the rocks that move on their own. If you're new here, kindly like and subscribe for more shocking discoveries. A silent desert under golden sunrise. The cracked clay stretches for miles. A single massive stone sits steady, yet a long trail snakes behind it, like it's been moving. In one of the hottest, driest places on Earth, stones seem to come alive. They slide silently across the desert floor, leaving trails that stretch for hundreds of feet, even though no one ever sees them move. This is one of nature's strangest riddles. Welcome to Death Valley's Racetrack Playa, home of the sailing stones, the rocks that move on their own. Deep in Death Valley, California, lies Racetrack Playa, a dry lakebed stretching nearly 3 miles long and 2 miles wide. The surface is hard-packed clay, cracked, flat, and utterly lifeless, yet scattered across it are hundreds of dark stones, some small as a baseball, others weighing hundreds of pounds, each one with a trail behind it. They look as if they've been dragged by invisible hands. No footprints, no tire marks, no tracks of animals. The phenomenon was first noticed in the 1940s. Park rangers and geologists stumbled upon these mysterious trails and couldn't believe what they saw. The stones had moved, some in straight lines, others in curves or even loops, and no one had witnessed it happen. Through the decades, researchers came, measured, and waited. But the desert gave them nothing. The trails could last for years, but no one ever saw a single rock move. Were these rocks alive? Was it wind, magnetic fields, something paranormal? For almost 70 years, the sailing stones baffled scientists. One theory claimed that strong desert winds pushed the rocks across the clay, but many stones weighed over 300 kilograms, too heavy for wind alone. Another theory suggested a magnetic pull beneath the playa. Yet, tests revealed no magnetic field strong enough. Then, there were the myths. Locals whispered of spirits that wandered the desert, moving the stones under moonlight. Others joked it was the work of aliens, an art installation from visitors beyond our world. But none of it made sense, until modern science caught the stones in the act. In 2011, a group of researchers led by Richard Norris and James Norris from the Scripps Institution of Oceanography decided to solve the mystery once and for all. They tagged several stones with GPS trackers and set up time-lapse cameras across the playa. For months, nothing happened. Then, in 2013, after a rare desert rainfall and freezing night, the team returned to find something astonishing. The desert had flooded just enough to create a shallow layer of water, which then froze overnight into thin sheets of ice. When the morning sun rose, the ice began to melt and crack, pushed by gentle winds of only 5 miles per hour. As the ice sheets drifted, they carried the stones slowly along with them, carving those long, graceful trails into the mud below. The movement was so subtle, it took hours for a stone to slide just a few inches, invisible to the naked eye, yet powerful enough to create one of nature's most mysterious patterns. In the end, it wasn't ghosts or magic. It was the perfect balance of water, ice, wind, and time, a natural symphony that occurs only under rare, fleeting conditions. When water floods the playa, freezes at night, and then softens under morning sun, nature performs this quiet miracle, turning heavy stones into gliding dancers. Even after we understand how it happens, the sight of it, the silent, steady motion of rock across desert clay, still feels like a kind of magic. For nearly a century, the sailing stones reminded us that the earth still holds secrets, quiet ones that only reveal themselves to patience and science. And in Death Valley, beneath the blazing sun, those stones still wait for the perfect winter night to sail once more.